Hey everybody, Superfluous Jay here, playing more ASKA, and I'm about where I left off. I'm a couple minutes into beyond where I was when we recorded last time. I accidentally started playing without recording. I do that sometimes. I'm building a water collector over here so that when my villager comes, he'll have something to drink. And I just threw all the ingredients in. It's basically the same as building the shelter, except for it's easier because it doesn't have to have a foundation and a roof and all that stuff. You just have to throw the ingredients into it, build it like I'm building right now. And now we have a water collector, a rain collector. Notice that down below it says it has 0 water droplets in it. That means I can't drink out of it yet. But as time goes on, it doesn't even need to be raining. It will collect water. And of course we have the water collectors around here that I could hit E to drink them. Actually hold E to drink out of them, and that's pretty good. I'm also going to eat some berries like I did before, just bang on the key until my hunger bar goes up. One thing I did mention when I was talking into my microphone without recording it was that in order to build a water well, you have to build a rain collector. It actually said it at the bottom here. It doesn't say it anymore because I have built the rain collector. But really the main reason to build a rain collector is so that you can build this water well. It doesn't take that many resources, and it is a really nice thing to have. Now, I'm not going to build it there, at least not yet. I'm going to actually build a water well here. If I hit B, and I select water well. This is something that tripped me up when I first came in here. It actually says you have to put it on top of a natural water collector, but I was early enough in the game that I didn't actually remember what that meant. Notice it's red everywhere. And you can't place it anywhere here. As soon as you get near a natural water collector, it turns green, and you can pop it. You can't rotate this thing, but you can plop it down, and then I'm going to throw the stones I happen to have in my inventory on it. And now I need to make that. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. These are big stones. We don't want them. We also don't want this. Here's something they added to the game that that I find really nice. When you chop a tree down, all the stuff tends to fly everywhere and get all over the ground. And you have to run around and hit E to pick it all up. If instead you hover over one of them now, this was added to the game in like the last couple of days. If you hold T, it picks up all the ones in the nearby area. Now notice it didn't pick up, there's any over here. I don't see any over here, but it didn't pick up the ones over here because the range is a little bit short on them. But it's still nicer than the way it used to be, where you you end up having to carry everything around. Now I don't need this long, but I'm going to carry it back just so we have it nearby when we do need it, because we are going to need it. I forgot to hit Q on this to tag it, so I'm going to throw 5, 6 in there. We need 15 more and 9 stones. That's a fairly hefty ask this early in the game, which is one of the reasons why you can survive with the water collector instead of going for the well. It's just the well is so much nicer, and it is so much nicer to not have to worry about you or your villagers dying of thirst, because one rain collector seems like enough until suddenly it's not, and I'd have to rush to build another one or build a well. So you might as well get this kind of thing, survival sort of stuff, out of the way early, so you don't have to worry about it later. Chopping up this stone, these guys are getting very curious about me. It's kind of cool. They generally run away from me, so I'm not sure what's going on right now, but I just thought it was kind of cool. And I broke my stone pickaxe. Unlike most games, when you break something, you get like it just has a 0 bar and you have to repair it. In this game, you have to make it again from scratch. So let's go ahead and use our T key here to pick up a whole bunch of these stones. And let's go ahead and we probably are going to need some sticks, but we first need to craft, if you remember from before, we need to craft some stone blades. I'm not going to craft 5 like I did before. I'm only going to craft the 2 that I think I need for the stone axe. Actually, we need 5. Wow. Okay, never mind. I'm going to craft 5 of these. I actually can't craft 5 of them right now. Need 1 more. So I think I'm going to break up one of these big stones. Actually, we still got a little bit left on the stone block here. We also have these down here. I'm going to hit T on to grab all of. Then I'm going to craft 1 more set, so we should have 5 now. And let's go ahead and make ourselves a new stone pickaxe, which actually needs less stone, which is amusing. But what are you going to do? It also needs more sticks. I could also chop down a tree, and I'm going to need to, because need 15 sticks, but I'm just trying to get my pickaxe here pretty quick. Now we can craft this. And then we can go back to hammering on this rock here. And we just got the first of many. Olga, our new villager, has joined the crew, and you're going to see her running from over there. You can probably see her. No, not quite yet. She'll be here eventually. She has to hike the distance to the village from the thing. Now she's going to help me build this water thing if I give her the supplies for it. Now none of them are currently lying on the ground. She's not going to chop any trees down or harvest any rocks off that are laying on the ground. She won't even pick up the bushes that turn into. Nor will she pick berry bushes. She's pretty reliant on you to supply her with things, but she will if she ever gets here. Where is she? Look on our map. Apparently she's wandering around over there. She doesn't have anything to do. So you know what? We'll worry about that later. Let's go ahead and finish off the water well before we deal with her. She will come in and lay down in her bed. Although, you know what? She won't actually come in and lay down on her bed because I haven't assigned it to her. Go ahead and hit R to manage this house and then assign Olga to it. And then she will go lay down and be a little bit happy. I'm going to throw the rocks and the sticks in there. Notice she ran up there to grab some sticks out of the forest from the tree, that I had chopped down. I'm also going to light this fire because I think she'll enjoy that. Her happiness does affect her ability to do stuff. I don't know exactly the details of that kind of thing, but you know, it doesn't hurt you to be nice to people sometime. And you might as well do it. So also we're going to have to worry about her food intake, and that's actually the first thing we're going to have to worry about here is getting a steady supply of food for our villagers and us to eat. Now we'll eat berries off of trees. We can do that all day long, but Olga will not do. She will starve to death if actually provide her food. One thing you can do is make her gather food off of the ground by building a gatherer's hut, which is the first thing we're going to do here. Gathering food is a reliable source of food until winter time. You can pick onions and stuff off the ground. I think I picked some of those last episodes. And when you make a gatherer's hut, you can then finally tell your villager to gather stuff off the ground. We only need 3 more sticks though for this, so I think I'm gonna put the effort into chopping down 1 more tree. Okay, Olga is behind me there, sleeping in her bed while I build her a very, very, very reliable water supply of the well. And you notice the rain thing came with 0. This guy comes with 50. So I'm gonna first of all just drink my fill. Then I'm gonna fill up my water bottle. Then I'm gonna eat some berries, and we'll eat the other ones too. Get ourselves nice and full. Check out this rain thing. We don't really need this anymore, but I'm going to leave it because it doesn't hurt anything to have it here. And now I'm going to head off and get ourselves another villager by chopping up one of these stones, probably 2 of these stones, because each one generally gives you 2 to 4 of the of Jotun blood to put in the Eye of Odin. And I'm doing this instead of building a gatherer's hut right away, like I kind of said I was going to do, is that the villagers take 10 minutes to get a new one. So it is in your best interest to try to keep the Eye of Odin going as often as possible. I believe now when I pick this up, I will have 5 of these exactly in my inventory. I might as well pick up the rocks while I'm here, especially because it's so easy now with the holding the T key down that you get all of them. And then I'm going to run over to the Eye of Odin and I'm going to throw the stones in there. Okay, we've got Hedvig here who likes to cultivate plants during the spring season, apparently only. That's not going to... The season things are annoying. This person likes the night. This person is a battle-scarred veteran. So I think, you know what, Hedvig, welcome to the crew. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to build a gatherer's hut, as I said. I'm going to flax too, just because it always comes in handy. Thatch is always something that you need a lot of. So we're going to go up here, and I want to talk a minute about planning the village, because I want to make sure that I don't kind of shoot myself in the foot trying to build things. What I want here is this building here is going to go away pretty soon, and this fire might even go away too, and this is going to go away. However, this well is forever. So this, I'm going to make this kind of my town center area. And there are other water features around here, natural water sources that you can get rid of, but currently I don't really want to get rid of it. I would like a main road basically going towards our Eye of Odin from here. So I think from here, what I'd like to have is maybe houses back here. A road going through them this way, and another one going this way, and then along this road I'm going to have all of our workshops on one side and storage on the other side. I don't know if that's a great idea or work or what, but it's what I'm going to do. And we're going to start out with the Gatherer's Hut. So I'm going to hit B to build, and I'm going to go into these, sorry, not the bushcraft, the simple construction buildings. We got woodcutter's kit, stonecutter's pit, cave entrance, which I can't even build yet, and the gatherer's pit. And we're going to start there just because food is so essential. The gatherer's pit is a very simple little thing. It's just three boxes that you can put stuff in. And notice there's an arrow there, which is where, when this becomes a building, the entrance will be. I'm going to back off a bit because I'm imagining like a little circular area around the well here, where I'm sorry, where people can gather or whatever. So I'm going to put the gatherer's hut, let's say right. And notice, first of all, we have to level the ground. So let's go ahead and hit, well, I'm too far away. Let's go ahead and hit E to level the ground. And now we can see what we need. We need rope and sticks and long sticks, as always. So I'm going to hit R to throw the rope I have in there. We still need another rope. I'm going to hit Q to do this. And we still need 4 sticks. Now the rope, the villager can't make themselves, but they can actually gather everything else. Looks like I have some spoiled food in my inventory. I'm just going to throw that on the ground for now. There is a use for spoiled food, but it's not coming up yet. It comes with farming. But we need rope, so I'm just going to make 5, like I tend to always do. And then I can throw the one in there that I need, and now we just need sticks and long sticks. And what I'm going to do, instead of gathering the sticks and long sticks, I'm just going to chop down trees, because Olga's waking up. She's going to go out and get something to drink, and then start working. And her job, whenever you don't have a job, because I haven't built any buildings yet for the people, their job is builder. So she's going to gather the supplies that are needed, these sticks and these long sticks, and she's going to build the thing for me, or with me. And in addition to the gatherer's hut, we do want another shelter, because we do have someone else coming to the village. So I'm going to place it a little bit closer, because I'm not sure when we're going to get better accommodations, and we might need more than just 2 or 3 shelters. Olga, meanwhile, see, she's over there. She grabbed a log. She's running over here to throw that log into this. I'm going to help her out here by leveling this ground. She does have the ability to do this. The villagers, unlike you, come with a basic set of tools to get them started, so they can start mining and chopping wood and things like that right away. However, it's not something that they're gonna be able to do very easily. I'm gonna pin this. Also, pinning a recipe does more than just make it easy for you to remember what that recipe goes on. It tells the villagers what you want to work on, and they will prioritize it. And you know, like make it an important thing for them to work on as well. So if she can't find any sticks, she will grab the log sticks and put them in, instead of you know, trying to wait for sticks to arrive for this thing to be made. And now she's also hammering on that thing, because she came with a hammer. Well, so she's going to make that. I come over and throw this log into here, and she's then going to now come over here and start building that, while I come over here and check this out. And this is a nice little building here. It's got berry storage. I can put berries in here, and I think I'm going to, because first of all, they last longer in there than in your inventory. There's also seed storage, and you tend to gather seeds as you're doing things. Also, thatch and stuff can go in. for now, just to clear out my storage, and then vegetables. I'm going to go ahead and chop this tree down because it's gonna be in our way, and you know we need the construction materials. The house over there needs rope, so as soon as I get done chopping this, I will run over here and throw the rope in, and Olga should then be able to get the sticks and throw those in. I'm also going to chop up this big stick here so that she is able to get enough sticks from it to do that. Our next job is going to be woodcutter. So let's go into the, where is it? Here, it's woodcutter's pit, just like the gatherer's pit. We're going to have a woodcutter's pit, and that's going to be, again, on a thing. I'm going to put a little bit of a room here between them. You know, it says I can't place it. I don't exactly know why. I think it's because of this. Is this a flax? It is a flax. I'd rather pick it than get rid of it. And this looks like a pretty badly set up place. I'm going to drink the water out of it, and then I'm going to hit 7 to pick up my hoe, and I'm going to smack it and get rid of it. Also this bush. I don't know if it actually matters, but it seemed like it was telling me something was in the way, and I don't want to risk it having to do it again. So woodcutter's pit. I'm going to say build that, and now it's green. See, if we can put these things really close together, but then we'll have trouble accessing the bins. And also, when you make them even bigger, they get even. So I'm going to put them a little bit distant from each other just to make it easier for me later. Now, Olga's going to come over here and start leveling the ground, which is perfectly fine by me. And now that I have 2 buildings though being made, I'm going to want to start thinking about my next villager, because I've only got 45 seconds before the next person comes, whose name escapes me, to be honest. And the new villager Hedvig is here. So we now have 2 villagers. We definitely don't need 2 builders right now. And we are in trouble as far as food is concerned. Well, in trouble is probably a strong word. We are in need, we'll say, of food. So after I get done mining this, I don't like to leave a job, especially a mining job, unfinished, because I always forget to come back to them. So I'm going to make sure I get this whole thing mined, and then I will meet you back at the gatherer's hut. Okay, I lied. Before going to the gathering hut, I'm going to bring out a new person. Knut, unfortunately named person, has a monk body and does not like the rain. Doesn't sound like a pretty good person I want. Somebody with an iron stomach is nice, because we might have food shortages. And great stamina sounds pretty good too. Vigo the Vigorous, welcome to the village. Okay, Hedvig and Olga here can't make the woodcutter's pit because I gotta throw rope in it, so I just did that for him. Meanwhile, I'm going to go to this this pit here. Apparently it needs more rope. Oh, it needs 4 rope, and I only have this amount. Well, they can't actually make rope, so let's take care of this really quick. I wanted to take, not the berries, I wanted to take the fibers from here. And I'm going to hit build, and as always, we're going to build 5 rope. And then I'm going to throw it into here so they have something to do while I look at the gatherer's hut. Now, if you hit R on the gatherer's hut, or any building really, any production building, it lets you pick who you want to go into there and work on things. Now, to figure out who you want to put on things, you need to go into your settlers tasks and stuff. You can hit tab, and that goes into the your settlement building, and it shows you your 2 people. Now you can hit this if you click on them, and then you go to character. It tells you what they like. This person does not have any real particular wants for gathering. This person does like to do things at least during the spring, which I believe it is right now. So you are going to be our gatherer. Hedvig is going to be our gatherer. So I'm going to hit R on the building. We're going to make Hedvig the gatherer. And that means that Olga is going to be... let's also do this really quick. Set Hedvig, who is homeless, into this place so that she can have a place to live. Now, she's going to run out around here in the area and gather things and put them in these bins. And then anybody can grab out of these bins to eat them. Let's build another house because we got another person coming. This is sort of the way the early game goes here. You get a person, you build a house. You get a person, you build a house. Let's right here. That seems perfect. And we're gonna let We're gonna let her do that as time comes on. We also need to. Oh, the stick storage is the building is already here. So when we get a woodcutter, they will cut wood and put it all in here. So they're going to cut trees for us. Right now, of course, we don't have that option. We need to cut things ourselves. Okay, with only a few seconds left before our person is coming, we get Vigo the Vigorous. That's right. And then I'm just going to immediately make us a new person here. We've got Hilda, who doesn't mind the cold, which might not be bad come fall, and a forager, Azamund, who likes to forage just in general. That's perfect. We're gonna get him. Then we're gonna have a forager for the duration of time. So let's get Vigo set up. Vigo is going to be. I actually don't know what he's going to be. Look at his stats. I'm not 100% sure what his bonuses are. But we need somebody to be a. Actually, he's homeless right now. Nobody's built his house, which is annoying. I guess I could put the rope in there. It needs more rope, so let's go ahead and I suppose make more. Can I make 5? I can. But let's look at our people and see if anybody actually wants to be a woodcutter. You do. Who's this? Is this Vigo? No, this isn't Vigo. This is Olga. Olga actually wants to be a woodcutter. So we're going to take Olga, and we're going to, if I remember correctly, she's still a builder. So we're going to assign her to the woodcutter's pit. And then Hedvig is currently a gatherer, but we're going to make Vigo the gatherer after he builds his own house. So he's running back here with stuff to build his own house, which is pretty awesome. Actually hit Q to tag it, and then together we can both work on it at the same time, get it done twice as fast, share the load, as it were, and it also helps with my skills. This needs 8 bark. He's going to run off and get that. Meanwhile, though, we need to start thinking about the future, and in the future we are going to want a stonecutter's pit. So that's the third and final basic production building that we haven't built yet. So we're gonna build us one of those. We're gonna put it here, much like the other ones. It has an arrow that shows where the door is gonna be someday when it has a door. And like the others, we want to put a decent amount of it and what's next to it, so we don't have to worry about walking between them and things like that. Go ahead and help him build the roof on his shelter here, so we can give it to him and say, "Oops, I hit R to manage house, and you are homeless, so now you have a home and you can go to sleep." This thing is like, I'd like to kill it, but we don't actually have a place to cook it, and that would be a waste. Let's go ahead and take care of that. We can open our campfire menu here and hit T, and we can give it a fire cover or a barbecue. I'm just going to build the barbecue. I don't think the fire cover is all that necessary right now. So we're going to build the barbecue, and this goat is just a smolker. You know what? I'm going to, while it's standing here doing nothing. And this thing makes the saddest noise when you kill it. It's like a balloon deflating. It makes me feel so sad. But hey, I am a predator now. So got that going for me, I suppose. All of our builders and everybody's asleep, so I'm gonna actually collect the sticks, which looks like there aren't any around, for the barbecue pit, which I forgot to pin. And we now have a barbecue pit, so we can actually cook up that meat from the smoker that we killed. So first of all, let's harvest the guy. Oh, we need a knife. Jeez, is never-ending set of things you need. Let's go ahead and hit B to build, because we need to build ourselves a knife, and a knife needs rope and stone blades. We still have plenty of stone blades, but we don't have any rope, and we don't even have enough make 5, so I'm going to make the 2 we need for the knife, and then hit R to got this poor little animal that we unceremoniously killed last night because it was just hanging around the camp. Oh, and notice a pack of hungry smokers. This guy is a smoker. Is ready to village. This is the least dangerous of all the events in the game. This one is, he drops 4 pieces of meat, which is awesome, and some bones, which are hard to find. So when you find one of them, hold T on it, then you gather them all. Except for these ones over here, apparently, which flew way over here when I gutted it. But if we ignite this fire, whoops, if we ignite the fire, see below there it has 76% fuel. I can add firewood to it, and I'm do. I want to make sure that the fire doesn't go out while I'm cooking, and I want to hit E to cook, and then I can throw all this meat on there. Now notice on the bottom, or when you hover over it, it says wow, I can't do it. Right click switch container. You want to do that. You don't want to left click on these things because left click is eat it. And you definitely do not want to eat it. Now these things are cooking, and when they're done cooking, if you don't take them off in time, they will turn into garbage. You won't be able to eat them anymore. So you want to make sure that you take care of that. Now you notice there's stuff in here that our gatherers have gathered. They've gathered 2 onions, and I'm going to pick up those too. Our villagers will eat raw onions, and so can we. But really, who wants to eat a raw onion when you can eat a cooked onion? So we're going to, as this thing is cooking here, it's almost done. Boom, now they're all cooked, and you see they keep cooking. And if this gets full the next time, these are going to turn into charcoal, which you don't want. So now we have meat, though, which is awesome. And the meat, you can't put in the gatherer hut, but you can put it in this tray. So I'm just going to throw it in here, and that way the villagers have better food to eat, which will be awesome. So they're standing around doing nothing. Let's see, what's wrong with him? He is a builder, but you can assign him to a proper workspace. That's fine. The woodcutter is cutting down wood, which is, that's the job of a woodcutter. And gather this. Let's see if I can help build this thing. Let's tag it. Oh, we need rope. Yeah, we're, like I said before, we're never going to get rope of our own, or they're never going to make rope on their own. So we need to make rope for them. Let's see if there isn't any thatch in here, and I only have no rope on, at all. So I'm going to need to make some rope. And normally you don't want to do this kind of thing, but I'm going to do it now. You can turn bark into rope by finding bark laying on the ground somewhere. Let's just look around. Oh, there's plenty over here. Just holding down R on it. I don't remember if I did this before, but you can turn this bark into turn it into fibers. So you can also zoom in with the mouse, which I think is fantastic. It's something I keep forgetting to do, but it is a very useful thing. These are all firewoods, which are nice and all, but they're not what we want right now. And I'm also getting hungry myself and thirsty. But I'm trying to make a nice village for my people here. And we got another person coming in half a minute. We don't have a place for them to live. We're running behind, as you tend to do in games like this. There's always something to do. Take your time. But let's see if we can make enough rope here for the house. No, we cannot. So let's make more. This is why the flax is so important to find, because you get 5 per flax and you gather it really quick. Whereas the non-flax things. Oh, Azamund is here. Welcome, Azamund. See if anybody picked up some meat. Looks like nobody picked up any meat. Well, I'm gonna eat one. Oh. Shift and click eats. I'm gonna eat 2 of them and then put the other 2 back so that other people, when they want to. And I'm gonna go over to the well and get myself a drink. Go. Also going to queue up another building for our people. We need another shelter. I'm gonna keep going around the campfire here. And that'll give our builders something to do while I'm wandering around trying to find some more rope. Okay, got my thatch, making my rope, supplying it here, and now they can build this. I'm gonna let them do that. They're also building this here. I'm gonna tag this so I know what it needs. It needs rope. Might as well throw some in there. Apparently we need more rope, as you always do. This game is very nasty when it comes to needing you to craft things until you got your village set up, and even afterwards, really. But now he's gonna throw the long stick in there. We're gonna build, but now we need to start thinking about our miner, so we can start getting stone in here. First of all, I've got a whole bunch of stone in my inventory. Let's go ahead and throw it all in there. No longer in my inventory. Then let's hit R. Let's see, you're a woodcutter. I don't know if anybody actually, I'm going to hit tab. woodcutter and gatherer. Let's check our two builders to see if either of them actually likes stone cutting. Looks like you don't particularly like stone cutting. And you, Asmund, you don't particularly like stone cutting. You do like wood cutting. That's funny, a shrimpy woodsman. You like wood cutting, but we've already got a woodcutter, so I think we're going to make you our stone person. And we're going to do that by hitting R here. And then we said that was going to be... so we're going to assign you to the stonecutter's pit, and then you're going to go out and do some mining. And look at that. While I was doing that, they already built the house for him, which is really, really nice. So we can now take you and make you not be homeless by assigning you to this hut. And now we have not just one, not just two, not just three, but 4 villagers, and they've filled out the 4 kind of basic roles. We've got the builder, gatherer, woodsman, and stonecutter, and they're going out and they're doing all this work on their own without me even needing to tell them. They basically, their job is to fill up these inventories so we don't have to. And that's a good place to drop it. Next time, I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing, but I'm sure it'll be fun. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed playing it. I am Superfluous J, and I will, as always, talk at you later.